Today I'm going to show you how to make this delicious, frothy, comforting, perfect latte with my Ninja coffee bar. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to need is to make sure it's full with fresh water, and then I'm going to go ahead and turn it on and get it preheating, and I'm going to make sure that it is set on the extra large setting. You can make it whatever size coffee cup that you want, but this is what I prefer in the morning or really anytime. It's the perfect size. So I use these white filters. I just get them at Target. I always fold over that little edge and it makes it fit just perfectly. You don't have to fold it over. I just prefer that. The coffee that I use, I like Folgers, just regular coffee, and I'm going to use the small end of the scoop that comes with the Ninja coffee bar, not the large end, the small end, and I'm going to do 3 just leveled off scoops of coffee. So you can use whatever coffee you normally drink in the morning or whatever you like. I prefer, again, that Folgers like breakfast blend, something really mild, but if you like a stronger coffee, you could use whatever you normally drink. This works just fine with any kind of coffee. So I've got 3 leveled off scoops in there. The first thing I got to put in my cup before the coffee is the almond milk. So I use vanilla almond milk. You can use whatever brand you want, and then also whatever creamer you like in your coffee, get that out as well. The first thing you're going to do is pour the almond milk in your mug. Got my frother attachment ready to go there on my coffee bar, and I'm going to put in a half a cup of almond milk in the bottom of my mug. Give it a good shake first, and then pour that. It's about a half a cup. I just eyeball it because I do it every day, but I have measured it before and it is a half a cup of the almond milk. Put that in there so you can see it's just a very little bit there in the bottom of the mug, not much at all. And it takes about 45 seconds to do this. So you just push the little lever down and it starts to froth, and you just keep it moving around throughout all the liquid and then up and down a little bit as well. You can see I'm taking it up and down there. Just keep going for about 45 seconds and that will get the coffee or the milk nice and frothy. I like to put the milk in the cup first and then brew the coffee over it because that's what makes it nice and foamy. It heats up the milk and it's just perfect. You can use regular milk, whole milk, coconut milk, whatever you like. I just personally prefer the taste of the almond milk in my lattes. So you can see how the milk is rising there in my mug as I just keep moving it around, up and down. And then once it's done, you'll notice here, you can see the consistency is just very different. You'll know, and you might even, after you've done the 45 seconds, just let it sit for even 10 seconds or so, and you'll notice a difference in the texture of the milk. So you can see there as it drips off, it's dripping off in little frothy clumps. It's not runny anymore. Then I'm going to take my coffee creamer and just put in about half of the amount of creamer that I would normally use. So you can see there, it's about halfway full in my mug. See that? A lot more. It's nice and thick. So I'm just going to put in a little splash of creamer. That's about half of what I normally use. I like a lot of creamer in my coffee, but because the almond milk is flavored, I don't need as much. Make sure that the little rest stand is down, and then turn the drip stopper off and then start brewing the coffee. So then it takes a few minutes, of course, for the Ninja coffee maker to brew the coffee, and once it gets started, you'll see the foam begins to rise and the coffee actually brews underneath the foam. It's really cool how it does that. Just let it go, and then once it's done, of course, if you have a coffee maker, you know that it beeps to let you know that it's done. Then see how high my foam has risen. It's really, really tall, but that's okay. Don't let it scare you. Just give it a good stir. I should have used my right hand when I did this. I'm sorry that I'm blocking the whole thing of what I'm doing, but just give it a good stir. Any coffee that you make in your Ninja coffee maker, it always needs to be stirred really well anyway. But just stir it to get that foam, and that's where you can kind of do a little bit of latte art if you're feeling fancy. And when you've got it all stirred in, see how frothy that foam is? I love it. There it is. Isn't that beautiful? I will list down below all of the products that I used, including my Ninja coffee bar, all of the ingredients, and then I'll put in a comparable frother if you just want to brew your coffee in a regular coffee maker and use a frother. That's like a separate thing you can buy at Bed Bath & Beyond or at Target. I'll link that for you as well. It works just fine. But if you're in the market for a coffee maker that makes really good coffee, that does great lattes, that also makes really good iced coffee, I love this coffee maker. I've had it for over a year now, and it is my favorite. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you liked it, I would love for you to give me a thumbs up, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye!